Hello viewers, welcome to Science TV Lunchtime News. I am your host Ben Urangai, and sign language interpreter with the voicing is Keaton Minor. On to our first news item. President William Ruto on Monday announced the government's intention to establish National Infrastructure Fund, a major initiative designed to accelerate country's transition into a modern first world economy. The fund will serve as the primary vehicle for large-scale investments across critical sectors, including roads, water, energy, and digital connectivity. The President made the announcement while speaking at the launch of Phase 1 of Konza, Technopolis, a flagship project intended to be Africa's Silicon Savannah. He underscored the government's commitment to building on such major projects that are expected to have a snowball effect throughout the national economy.
The human transformation taking shape here. Konza is creating thousands of jobs, internships, and innovation opportunities for our young people. More than 4,000 Kenyans have already been employed here, with 1,000 more expected by mid-2026, and 10,000 projected in light manufacturing alone. The average age of Kenya's workforce here is just 28 years. We need to build more infrastructure. Roads, rail, airport. You people have talked about all of them here. You've talked about roads, you've talked about rail, you've talked about airport, right? Yes. That is what we need to do in Kenya. Today, we don't have an airport. We have a makeshift something on the runway in Jomo Kenyatta. And we are busy with a conversation. Oh yes, oh I don't know who, what, where. You know? Useless conversation. We need to be serious. Hapa sasa tuko na mambo mengi ambayo ni ya first world. Hapa pia tutakuwa na affordable housing, kuhakikisha kwamba wale ambao watafanya kazi katika city ya Konza watakuwa na makao hapa, and they will also have smart homes hapa Konza, na itakuwa katika ile bei ya kawaida ya.
The lecturers and staff strike at public universities has now entered its 28th day, leaving thousands of students in limbo after talks aimed at resolving the stalemate collapsed. University Workers Union have firmly rejected the government's latest offer, insisting on the full payment of the 7.9 billion Kenya shillings in salary arrears owed to them under the 2017-2021 Collective Bargaining Agreement, CBA. The continuation of the strike comes despite 3 days of what the Education Cabinet Secretary Julius Ogamba described as intense negotiations.
To the whole country. Yes. The strike is going to continue until don't get 7.9 billion.
Mgomo unaendelea. Mgomo upo na wako kwenye mgomo kwa sababu wako na nia, wako na sababu na uwezo wa kuendelea nao.
So the teams met to look at the documents and verify those facts, and they are going to do a report today, and from there we'll be able to give the country a way forward.
Hakuna kitu tunafanya, tunawatch mpira huko kwa uwanja. masomo yaendelee saizi, tunakaa tu bure.
Sisi wengine tunaona tukidifa, na hii issue ikiendelea hivi naona wengi wetu hata tukiacha shule.
Cabinet Secretary Soipan Ntuya on Monday confirmed that the Kenya Defence Forces KDF recruitment schedule will proceed as planned despite a pending court case challenging the exercise. The CS gave assurance that the government is determined to stick to the planned timeline for the national recruitment drive. The announcement comes as the country today, Tuesday, October 14th, 2025, marks the annual Kenya Defence Forces Day. This national occasion is dedicated to honoring the service, sacrifice, and bravery of the men and women in uniform.
Is meant to help the KDF replenish its ranks. This recruitment is therefore not just about adding numbers to the ranks. We are working very closely with other government agencies, namely the National Police Service, the DCI, the ESCC, as well as the NIS, to ensure a fair, transparent, and credible process. Kenyans are urged to reject and report any attempts of bribery or any form of undue influence.
So for those who think they have already been recruited before today, they are misplaced, and we are not party to it. Whoever will be recruited after 25th, we will not be held accountable. So therefore, our time frames are very strict, and we do this exercise in the
DCP party leader Rigathi Gachagua is facing strong backlash from section of residents in Kirinyaga, Embu, and Nakuru counties following his recent attack on Kirinyaga Governor Anne Waiguru and Embu Governor Cecily Mbarire. While touring the two counties last week, Gachagua claimed the governors were being used by President William Ruto to split the Mount Kenya vote ahead of the 2027 general election and urged residents to shun their leadership. The remarks have drawn sharp condemnation from supporters of Governor Waiguru and Mbarire. They have termed Gachagua's comment as insightful and disrespectful to women leaders, demanding a retraction.
Anatumiwa na Ruto, wewe Gavana Waiguru, wewe Karinda, kwani nyinyi hamna akili? Ruto wako pale anaunganisha jamii yake ya Leftivali ndio aweze kutafuta uongozi. Mimi nasema hapa tuungane.
Wewe ukatukana mtu akiwa kwake nyumbani, inakutekana kweli? Haiwezekani. Tunakuja hapa kukataa kusema gavana wetu Waiguru apewe heshima.
His remarks have time and again been vulgar, disrespectful, and abusive to our leaders. He has mastered the art of inciting the community against both the county and national government.
Hapa katika mlima tuko na our deputy president anaitwa Kithure Kindiki mwenye tumechaguliwa na tumeona hata anatuita kwake. Wewe ulikuwa kwa serikali miaka 2, ulituita hata siku moja utuelezee vile serikali inafanya kazi.
Sasa akishindwa kupigana na wanaume, ameangalia hivi wanaume wamemweza, si ndio? Si alienda huko bunge akaimpichiwa na wanaume huko. Sasa amezunguka akaona wamama ndio ataweza. Ashi? Gachagua ashi?
The health crisis in Kiambu County has dramatically worsened after striking doctors fully withdrew services from all health facilities and staged demonstration in the streets. The doctors, operating under the Kenya Medical Practitioners, Pharmacists and Dentist Union, KMPDU, are now on the 138th day of strike. They accused the Kiambu County Governor of prioritizing politics with people's lives. In a significant escalation of the dispute, the union has embarked on a mass collection of signatures within the county to petition the president to dissolve the county government over its alleged governance failures.
Sasa kadri ya nusu mwaka serikali imefanya kila kitu isipokuwa kuwarejesha kazini. We want the healthcare status of Kiambu reinstated to its deserved position immediately. Many to kill. Translated, Governor, your days are numbered.
You can do PR and public gimmicks with everything else, but you cannot do gimmicks with healthcare. The doctors have been out of work, pushed by the county government for now 138 days. Mothers have gone home without their children. Yet the hospitals are here without drugs. The hospitals are here and people cannot get care.
Going to set in place mechanisms for the dissolution of the county government of Kiambu.
They're going to be collecting signatures, 10% of the residents of Kiambu, that's 120,000, to petition the parliament, to petition the president to dissolve this county. Because there's no way we can continue watching people dying.
If some counties don't want to fix their health sector, then you don't blame us. Yeah, leadership is what is required. So if you can solve your leadership, and the maternal mortality rate in that county is very high, we have evidence. So when you are a leader, don't live in denial. You have been elected to serve the people of Kenya.
That is all for news. Let's take a short commercial break and then we'll be back with sports news.